Louisiana Beer Reviews presents Hite Extra Cold. Hite Brewery was established in 1933 in Chosin, or Japanese Korea, when Korea was part of the Japanese Empire. Extra drinkability, bottom fermentation, so lager, ice point filtration system. Sort of like cold filtering with Miller. It's not pasteurized. This was introduced in 1933, 60 years after the brewery was founded. So Hite means extra cold. Let's see. I don't think this is sold in Louisiana. It was sent to me by Ken in Massachusetts. Thank you, Ken. But it could be sold at Hong Kong Market. I think I saw this once in New York City, in Queens, at an Oriental Market, but I don't quite remember. Jinro America, Los Angeles, California is the importer. That's the company Hite Jinro of South Korea. 4.3% alcohol. Pretty good website. If you check the corporate website though, they give you a list of many more brands than just the Hite line, which is only 3 beers. A stout, this, and I think a light, or a different type, maybe a Pilsner type. But there's many beers that they make, plus they contract brew here in Ichiban. And I think they're the importers of Cutty Sark, and that's the Scotch whiskey. They make their own whiskeys, blended whiskeys, and all kind of stuff. Korean style liquor. So, haven't tried Hite before. I assume there's some video reviews. I didn't check. I was looking at the written reviews. Untapped says it's terrible. Beer Advocate says it's horrendous, or awful as they call it, and Rapio says it's a 2 out of 100, one of the worst beers on this planet. Most popular beer in Korea, so that tells us that the Korean people love horrible beer and they have no taste. Okay, according to those review sites, thick white head and a very clear, bubbly appearance. Well, now on second inspection, I see a lot of suspended powdery sediment. Not as clear as I first believed. So, first glance, it's clear. I mean, I can see through it, but there is powdery sediment, quite a bit of fine powdery sediment, bubbly. Okay, let's check it out. First time trying one of the worst beers on planet Earth. And think about it, it's been on the market for 25 years. 25 years of horrendous beer production. It does look good, and the aroma is oddly not horrendous. It's rich, pungent, sweet, white bread, like a Euro lager, a Kronenbourg, or a Grolsch type thing, but probably using rice adjunct. Strange. 2 out of 100. Okay, well, let's go with the taste. I bet the taste is where it's gonna just be terrible. Biscuit, grassy hops, medium mouthfeel, crisp finish, sweet but not too sweet, very biscuity, yeasty, very similar to these Euro lagers. So, okay, all right, if this is a 2, oh, and before I get to that, I think it would pair well with sweet and sour beef, a lot of onions, or a grilled cheese sandwich, spicy Oriental food, really oily fried rice, for instance. Okay. It's probably 2 out of 5 sugar cubes on the Cyclops scale, and for hop bitterness, it's probably 1 out of 5 hop cones. So very balanced, low profile, mild, but not bland, not boring, not dull. All right, and look at that thick, retentive head. I mean, that's a good sign when you got a heavy glass lacing and all this foam sticking around. It just doesn't just fizz away. It doesn't go zzz, it hangs around. A lot of heft to it. This super cold, extra cold, sorry, Hite extra cold. Wow. Look at that frothy, mousse-like head of foam. This is what a 2 out of 100 beer looks like. It's 98% bad and only 2% good. And the people in Korea love it, which is telling us the people in Korea are bad people. They have bad taste, and they should not be drinking beer. Only a fool would mail this to me, obviously. So if this is a 2 out of 100, I think that would let us know. I mean, I wouldn't score it. I would score it at the minimum B plus, at the top A minus. So let's go with the A minus. There is bottled versions too, brown bottle versions. Let's say it's at the lower end of excellent. Now you might say, yeah, but okay, yeah, it's refreshing. So what? Okay, it's highly drinkable. So what? Who the hell drinks beer for refreshment and drinkability? Good point. And if this is a 2 out of 100, we could say Grolsch is a 2 out of 100. Kronenbourg, Heineken would be a negative 10 out of 100. Golden Pheasant would be at the most a 3 out of 100. Pilsner Urquell, yeah, okay, the best Pilsner beer in the world, but it's a horrible style. Only fools drink that. So that would be what, a 5 out of 100, and so on and so on. So I think we've established pretty much that it's an illegitimate style and that self-respecting beer drinkers would not be caught drinking it. I think we can see that. So I'm going to say an A minus, but consider the source. One of these beer drinkers who drinks it just for the enjoyment, which is sort of a pathetic commentary. Like one beer commenter said back in the mid 2000s, like 2011, he made a good point. He said reviewing beer is not about having fun. So it's a very buttoned down, serious thing. Fun should not, nor enjoyment should come into play. Taste and drinkability should never matter. So anyway, thanks for looking at this video production. Thank you, Ken, for letting me try this atrocity, which I scored an A minus. So laissez-les bon temps rouler in my book, but I'm probably reading out of a very bad book. It's an A minus, and y'all come on down to Southeastern Louisiana.